Hi guys, welcome back home. This is home. This is where the heart is. When last did I say that? Oh my goodness. Bazalwane ke amohela ka lebitso la Morena Jesu. I'm so happy to be back again. And I just hope that this video doesn't become a very emotional one. But yeah, guys, I've been gone. And I am aware that I have been gone for like forever, and it is only fair that I explain what has been happening to my subscribers, you know what I mean? And yeah, but before we get into everything, I'd just like to say, guys, thank you for staying with me, thank you for being patient with me, and also thank you for our new members in the family who decided that no man, join a family. Come on to me, we are going to join this family. Guys, I really appreciate you so much. And for those who are just watching and had not yet subscribed, please do so, because I mean I'd love to have you as part of this family, you know. And yeah guys, hey, this channel in a little already, and I thought, no man, I can't be nesting my kutlo aka and not do what I've been called to do, you know what I mean? And this is the month where God was like, no man, let's do this. We began this journey on November 2019, right? So it's just like, Phamela, it's not about you, you know. So yeah, I had to come back. I just had to let go and let God. And so our channel, it's no longer Phamela Radebe's The Journey, as you have noticed. And if you haven't noticed, it's really familiar, the journey. And the journey is because I've accepted Christ, and I'm on a journey and to learn also from him, you know, and also to discover who Phamela really is. So it's a journey. So I'd be really honored to have you guys with me in this journey, because I know that the more we get to learn more about Christ and the more we learn from him, the more we are gonna learn more about who we are, because our true identity is in Christ, you know what I mean? And the more we are gonna avoid living a purposeless life, you know? And we'll also avoid making wrong decisions and living a life that does not reflect God at all. So hence why the journey, you know. Yeah, so I was really contemplating about sharing this, because it's going to shock a lot of people. And also I was scared, God, I'm gonna get judged, you know, and I don't want that. I've dealt with so much already, and I get ready for who open up that much, you know. But then he said to me that if you are gonna teach people about me, you need to be truthful. You need to be transparent, and your transparency is gonna help other souls to be saved, you know. So yeah, this is why I'm sitting here and going to tell you guys this story. So and like month here, November, it's not a nice month for me, especially Hakina Hanaka 2017, when I just hit rock bottom. I don't like this month that much, but yeah, it is what it is, you know what I mean? So I think fear few weeks ago. I can't remember, but I think it was a few weeks ago, right? I was just in a very, very dark space, and I needed something that was going to help me escape, you know. It was just too dark for me that I just couldn't. I was tired of life. I was tired of everything, you know what I mean? And so, sorry. And so I needed something. So Hanse Kidutzim, because Niktoya Tropong, right? Hanse Kiduzikirat. Let me go to town because my mom wanted like a few items from Marabastad. So I'm like, no man, let me get my friend and we go to Marabastad, because happy it's been a long time since we went there to like buy something nice, you know, because that is what we do best. Like, we love shopping. So because of academics, it's like nje nakweneli siko, you know what I mean? So I then decided, no man, let's go there, you know. But at the back of my mind, I had planned that I need bourgeois, I need Bev, and I didn't tell her about it. She just knew that I was not okay, you know, and I didn't want to talk about it. Or one. So Shapo, my friend, we go there, we buy things that we needed to buy, and you see, was the place to get some Bev. So like I can, and she was so shocked. Don't say anything. Don't just let me be. I need this, right? So I buy Bev and I buy a hookah as well. Hey, Bazalwane, I want to start done. Hey, I like it. I had to choose between right and wrong, and I chose wrong, and Satan has nothing to do with it. I chose to do something wrong. Yes, choices, bad decision making. Yes. So I buy Bev and I buy a hookah and we go. She's not saying anything because I get askar next, right? So we leave and then I go to my place. We don't stay at the same place. So she goes to her place, I go to my place. Fine. I can't keep the feelings that I play R&B music. I start being in my feelings. I'm crying. I'm drinking, but I'm not getting drunk. It's just a mess, you know. It's dark. It's a mess. It's crazy. Fine. Kina o mugel. Yeah, it's not nice being in a dark place. It's not. I'm with my hookah, brand new. I'm with my hookah, Bev. I'm good, you know. Mara hana kwentse okilabana when you play music from YouTube it dial and then he played the song. Ntokozo Mbambo re a leboha ngwana morena ka ministry o yetsang, because this song. So this song plays, guys. I'm here, right? I'm here. I'm Smokes. I'm Bev. It's percentages and Smokes. This song plays. Okay, Ntokozo, okay. Yeah. Right. Ha ke tsebe ne Bazalwane ilang shapa. Bena ilang shapa. Ukile kwa hanto yo shapa moyeng. Yang shapa, and then I was so weak. I started crying because One thing about Mudimu, happy lo ha ngotse Mudimu Bazalwane, o ka rana away ha kae, ha Mudimu a o batla, ha batla o sebedisa, whether I get it, whether winter or summer or autumn or spring, ha o batla, you know. So he says to me, Phamela, Zamokhala, ke rekile botlolo Bazalwane. Hey, etura jwang. O gona Zamokhala, jwala bo. Ka. Are en o bo timele hoka eno ya hao. Ka re a ona hore. Ka Phamela, it's just your mind. Ha ona modimo a tshonjwana. Hi. Okay. God is patient, Bazalwane. He is so patient. Ba ha batla hore ntho e etsahale, o tlo e etsahale. You know. Fine. Next thing I know, ke beile botlolo kabeteng ke re what's again plan. I think I'm getting paranoid. I'm hearing voices. No. Let me close it. Ke time hookah and just chill. You know. Modimo re seng hone a go tlo ikhala Bazalwane ha get wa tseba. I so wish I could explain this ka tsela ene le tla understand. Next thing I know, I am in the toilet. I don't know how. I came back to my senses. Ha tripi ya di last e wela ka ga toilet. Okay. Next thing I know, ke lahla di flame, marshal, alles foil, ke lahla. And then, okay, fine. I started crying. I knew that this was God and I cannot run away any longer, you know. And so he says to me, get dressed, because Neki kapere comfortable, but my shirt pene ka vest. So he says to me, get dressed and we are going to go rooftop. So here I am changing. Kikia budukobaka kikinya hoodie. I leave. I find a guy. Ne? This guy, at that time, I was not aware that he was working out. This other corner and the other corner. Ne? So Yana is on the other side. And so how like how bulale mati uyaka rooftop, I can see him because Yana ukanke. Right? Sharp. He's walking up and down. In my mind, I'm thinking this guy is praying. Because it was already late. It was like 11 p.m.-ish, you know. So I'm like, in my mind, this guy is praying. God, do you want me to go and pray with him? What's happening, you know? Sharp. So I choose to go sit on the other side, right? And we are like far apart. I can't even hear her oring, just in case he's praying. That's how far apart we were. Cause na I sit there. Why did you bring me up here? And then he says to me that you need to start afresh. Start afresh. Aria. What do you mean by that? And he says, look up. So I look up, also because this song triggered everything, right? So I kept playing the song. He says, look up. I look up. And when I look up, here's a picture. I look up and I see this. And for me, right, that was so unusual. Bazalwane, it's a full moon, right? And then there's one stanyan and it's distant from this moon. And when I look around, there is no other star. Libose hulenyana next. How holy fifi say one, the full moon. What does this mean? I start crying because now this is scary. You know, what does this mean? And he says to me, that's how far you are from me. Yo, Bazalwane, I cried. I cried. Yo, my heart broke. Because I'm just like, this whole time I'm thinking that Lago got it, but at least I'm still in you, you are still in me. Can't I'm fooling myself? I'm far, you know? So at this time, I want someone to help me accept Christ again. Because I'm used to having someone helping me accept Christ. I get and leader in prayer to accept Christ. At this point, I also want someone. So I'm thinking to myself, should I go to this guy because he seems like he's praying? So I can share a sliding door, right? Because I reflect what he's busy doing. I then realize, oh, this person is working out. He's not praying. My heart tore into pieces, and I'll tell you why. Bazalwane hakisoka kiamuhela mrena Jesu by myself. I'm in a dark space. I'm far from him, and I'm not far because I'm far because my actions, my choices, my decisions pull away from him. You know? Hey. So I get hurt. And then he says to me, I want you to accept me and to know that hasn't to light moving forward. And I want you to help other people because but everyone is just busy doing their own thing, and so I need you to feel the pain that other people are feeling. And when you are busy doing your own thing, instead of spreading the gospel and helping people know me and accept me. So I'm gonna make you feel the pain. Hey, Bazalwane, it was scary. So I kneel down. This guy, I don't care. I kneel down. I start praying. I tell God my wrongs. I'm confessing my sins. I'm telling him all about my insecurities. I'm telling him about everything that is stressing me, that is frustrating me, that is messing with my mind. Right? I'm telling him. Because when I needed you, you didn't show. I'm telling him. I was telling him. Fine. And then I accepted him. And as soon as I stood up, I look at this guy. And I'm not sure if he was crying or I didn't even care to ask. And then immediately I left. Right? Fine. So after leaving, I get to my room. I'm like, draw me closer to you again. And I'm ready to start all over again. I am ready. Right? But Bazalwane, let me tell you this, that like when you are after God's heart, the devil is not gonna just sit back and watch you do your thing. He's gonna fight you one way or the other, just to test how serious you are about this whole thing. You know, because it's just a thing of that day, that moment, and all of a sudden you wake up the same person. And it's a journey, it's a process to be converted. It's a process for one to be like fully saved. It's a process. You can't be saved overnight, right? The following day ntse ke tswa ka mogolo lo morena Jesu ke mona fela ke mona. But a few days ago ka gripe ya hape. I found myself in a place that I was not supposed to be at, right? I went to a club, had a good time, came back, and my heart was not happy. The inner man was not happy. I struggled sleeping, and I knew I had to repent and pray again. So what I'm trying to say is, guys, it's up to you, right? It's up to you to live for Christ fully. But one thing I can say is that what you choose today will determine where you end up tomorrow. And if there's one thing na entshosang, ke taba go fela ke ska ithola ke le dihele. Also ntho e ka etsang ke ye diheleng ke ntho hore ke tsebile nnete ke la tseba morena Jesu. I knew the gospel, but I didn't choose to live the gospel. So, to all my lovely brothers and sisters who've been going back and forth with Christ, we are here to help one another. And we are here to start all over again. And this time, trust God to save us. Because if you want to save yourself, it's gonna be a struggle. You cannot save yourself. I mean, you didn't even go to the cross. So, trust God to do it while you seek Him. Trust God to save you while you seek Him. You know? And I just want us to make it to heaven. That's all. I want us to make it to heaven. And I wanted to talk about choices. I wanted this video to be about choices. But because I was running away from sharing this. But here I am. And I just hope that if also create anything from this, like from what I've said, just at least get this, that living for Christ is the best thing that one can ever do. Falling in love with Him, living for Him, choosing Him is the best thing that you will never ever get to regret. In fact, will be at peace at all time, you know. And I want, moving forward, that next minute I'm living like everybody else, next minute I don't want to be coming to you guys and talking about God and not living what I'm preaching, you know. I want that hagere pursue righteousness. I am saying that because I'm also pursuing righteousness. You know what I mean? I want to live by what I preach fully. You know, not like I was not living by what I was preaching, but Satan knew my weaknesses so much that he would throw these things in my way and I would be trapped and fall from grace, you know. So I'm on a journey and we are gonna do this thing together, and no one is perfect, but that doesn't mean that you should sin. And what do I mean by sin, right? Bazalwane, if not, I'm not saying you should stop drinking and stop smoking or doing whatever, but I'm just saying that if no jenena moruti o mratang ono ka mbona ka clubong an kapa tsup, were you gonna be offended? Were you gonna feel like he's doing the wrong thing? If yes, then I guess you should stop doing what you're doing, just like that, you know. If o feel hore no jenena ha no ka mpona, ha no ka bona nna, right, ke tsup kapo keno kapo ke a ke tsebe man, doing all sorts of these things that batho ba phelang lefatsheng, like people who belong to the world, but yetsa ha no ka mpona nna ke di etsa. If you looking up to me, ha no ka bona nna ke di etsa, if no tlo kwa bohloko and no tlo ba disappointed, then you should stop doing that as well, you know. Because if o khona ho bona hore ha nna ke etsa ke sebe, then you should also luena how he yetsa o bona hore ntho e etsang ke sebe. Fair case. I'm not here to tell anybody hore no, do this, don't do this. I'm just here to teach people about God, share my journey with them, and bona they will decide. Bazalwane, you will decide. I am not here to decide for you. I'm just here to give you the word. When else would I choose? Do you understand? So, yeah. I am so happy to start all over again with Christ. And yeah. Until we meet again, guys, God bless you. Bye.